I'm letting you hear the birds and the bees and the trees and the breeze for a second. It's time for our championship walk. Entertainment talk, family. And this is gonna be a beautiful walk today. Hold on, it's windy out here. All right. Should be able to hear me more so now than ever. Wind should be gone, but this is going to be an amazing walk today because I want to shout out, of course, all the Knicks fans worldwide, because a lot of us New Yorkers, we lived in New York most of our lives, those who were born and raised there, and then we moved out. But we still represent our city and our state. So right now, this is a championship walk for all the doubters, for all the people who have ever doubted anybody, who ever downplayed, belittled anyone. This championship walk is dedicated to all the haters and those people who try to play the Knicks, who don't believe, just the non-believers. Because, we overachievers are always going to overachieve and excel past whatever you thought we weren't going to do. So this is dedicated to you. This is a championship walk, entertainment talk, man. It's a beautiful windy day out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so wonderful. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Come on in the room, YouTube. Come on in the room, YouTube. Come on in the room. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. It's been a while, man. We taking this morning walk, man. Much needed morning walk. Out here in my white tee with the microphone. Should be able to hear me, no problem. But fam, I'm just excited because New York is going crazy right now. My city's going nuts, and I know. Trust me, I know. You know, you see me. See me on a lot of my lives, still representing the New York Knicks, regardless of what's going on, regardless of how many times they lost. I still represent, still wore the hat. People ask me where I'm from, who's my favorite team. My favorite basketball teams, always the Knicks, the Knickerbockers. And I'll tell you a quick story of the reason why I am a Knicks fan and why I stay a Knicks fan for all my life, forever. At the age of 9 years old, for my 10th birthday, my parents, who I love dearly, shout out to my parents, rest in peace to Pops, they brought me to Madison Square Garden restaurant. They have a restaurant in Madison Square Garden. And this particular day, the championship New York Knicks were at the Madison Square Garden restaurant, and they were signing autographs. And I was blessed enough to get a autograph picture of Walt Clyde Frazier. Met him, shook his hand, told him it was my birthday. Very cool and kind man. And he signed the autograph, put my name on it. I still have that autograph picture till this day of Walt Clyde Frazier. And Walt Clyde Frazier was the one that actually gave Jalen Brunson, JB, the MVP award at the ceremony, at the end of the game, end of the championship game last night. Walt Clyde Frazier is a legend. He was an announcer for some time, still a Knick, still on the Knicks staff. And man, I just love it, man. So this is a championship walk, family, around the beautiful city of Vegas. People going to work, some Cavs fans are mad. Look, Cavs, I can't even say that you played a good game. That shit was trash, bro. Yo, we swept the shit out of y'all, man. We swept the shit out of y'all, man. And I can't say good game. I can't even say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say good game. Y'all, the 76ers, y'all ain't won one game. And yeah, we can brag now because New York Knicks, shout out to the New York Knicks, you know, Eastern Championship, Eastern Conference Championship, champions, the champions. We are the champions, my friend. Hit the like button if you're a Knicks fan, hit the like button. If you know somebody from New York, hit the like button. If you love somebody from New York, hit the like button if you ever been to New York and you love New York, okay? Hit the like button if you ever ate our food and you love our food, okay? In New York, all right? You know, look, we try to keep it even kill, but this is the first time in 25 years we are going to the finals. Yeah, first time in 25 years we going to the finals, fam, and I'm so proud of my Knicks right now. You know, some people like, oh, is it cool to be a New York? It's always cool to be a New Yorker. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't care what people say. People mad at us, people hate us. Why would you hate a New Yorker? You know, somebody said, it's good. You need to have a Knicks fan in your life. It's true. Because we could be the most loyal people in your life. Because when you've been loyal to the Knicks for over 52 years waiting for a championship. What up, DeMarcus? I see you. When you've been loyal to a team for 52 years, okay? 52 years. Then you're a loyal person, fam. And again, I can't claim the 52 years because I became a Knicks fan when I was 9 turning 10. And I got Walt Clyde Frazier's autograph, and I was a Knicks fan from there, started watching. So I could claim 42 years been waiting for a championship. You know what I mean? So I'm just excited about where we're going. Again, I don't usually do sports on this channel, but it's because it's my New York team. I gotta celebrate them. I gotta celebrate them, fam. Oh, thank you. I gotta celebrate them and do my thing. Thank you. And take this championship walk around the block. You know, so yeah, man, we're going to the finals. Some people say the Spurs, some people say OKC. Look, they tie right now. So they giving each other problems? Nobody over there sweeping anybody? Look, we're gonna have a hell of a game. I'm looking forward to the finals. Whoever we play, I believe we're gonna take it. I believe we're gonna take it, man. 11 straight wins in a month. Family, ain't no other team doing that right now. We breaking records. So I think it's time. New York, stand up. Tri-state area, stand up. If you're a New York fan, and you know, there's people that I know, you know, they from different parts. Vegas. Vegas don't got a basketball team, right? Except for the Aces, right? Shout out to the WNBA. Shout out to them. They're champions. But a male basketball team, they don't have a male basketball team. So, you know, some people become Knicks fans. You know, if you in certain Albuquerque, right? Ain't no basketball team out in Albuquerque. You want to be a Knicks fan? Come on over. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing why we don't like people, right? We don't like people to be like, yeah, I'm a Knicks fan today, but if the Lakers win, I'm a Lakers fan. If, you know, the Golden State wins, then I'm a Golden State fan. We don't like bandwagon people like LeBron. Yeah, I said it. LeBron, you a bandwagon dude because you go from Cleveland to Miami to LA. Get up out of here, man. That's why, to me, he ain't the GOAT. We'll have another conversation another time about that. Mike Jordan's the GOAT. But here we go with Jalen Brunson. I'm proud of this kid, man. I'm really proud of this kid right here because if y'all know his story, if y'all don't know his story, you need to go ahead and look him up. Go ahead and understand where he comes from, the bloodline that he comes from. This is an incredible story. Not only him, but the rest of his team. I'm specifying him because Jalen Brunson, if you see my shorts, Jalen Brunson, like the last game, the game before last, carried the whole team because they was behind. They was losing to the Cavs, and then Jalen Brunson single-handed came back and scored like 38 points and won the game for the Knicks. Put the Knicks on his back. MVP, bro. He is on his way. We secured this championship. You know, become the champ. We already NBA Cup champions. Don't forget that. I'm trying to discount the NBA Cup either. Okay, some of y'all be like, oh, what's that? He just made that up. So what? If NBA made it up, we won, and we the champions in that, we champions in that. Now we Eastern Conference champions. My man right here, he got the MVP, and now we going to the finals. So, with all that being said, family, the Bible says give honor where honor is due. So here we go. Honor is due, and this is what we're going to do. All right? Yeah, some people do, and there's some people that don't root for the Lakers. Some people root for Golden State. Some people root for the Knicks. Some people root for, because they don't have no team, that's the point, bro. They don't have no team, so they root for whatever team they want. There's people out here from Chicago that root for Chicago, but they live in Vegas. I'm from New York, but I live in Vegas, and the Knicks all day. So yeah, man, go New York, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So my Knicks fans, hit that like button, share this out. We celebrate, man. It's the Championship Walk Entertainment Talk. Championship Walk, championship. JB, Jalen Brunson, those are my initials too. It always takes a JB to come through. You know what I'm saying? Say today. But I want to shout out the entire team. I want to shout out Mike Brown. I want to shout out his father. Because his father, let me tell you something, man. I don't know what happened in that game. I think it was against Atlanta. I don't know what happened to that game in Atlanta. But whatever his father said to him, and I believe his father's part of the coaching staff as well. And he also played in the NBA as well. He got cut like 2 times. He got a story too, man. His father, he made sure that Jalen would be so on point. Jalen is shorter than most players and shooting over most players' threes in their face all day, son. Worked this kid till he was dead tired. Came up, man. But it was something that he said to Jalen. And that, I think it was the Atlanta game. And after that, it was like, bruh, they turned up the heat. They smacked the shit out of Atlanta, bruh. Atlanta, hit that like button, share this out, fam. It's a celebration. They smacked the mess out of these motherfreakers, man. You know what I'm saying? And then we swept the 76ers, we 86 those guys, and then we 86 the Cavs. Like, really though? So look, we said we was gonna keep it even kill. We said we was gonna chill until we got to this point. We're now in the finals. So now we are coming out full throttle. We celebrating every single win. A lot of the New Yorkers been doing that. We've been trying to keep it even kill over here. But now that we in the finals, 25 years to get in. So it feels so good. As a basketball head myself, you know, as a basketball head, man, we proud, man. Growing up in New York City, New York, suburbs. Yeah, we proud, man. We proud of the team, man. But see, again, they were the underdogs. Ain't nobody want these guys, man. This team right here that you're seeing is a true championship team because all of them, like Mike Jordan, have a chip on their shoulder. All of them. all of these starting fives, man, and some of the bench too. Our bench is nice too. Our bench is nice. Got a chip on our shoulder. Why? Because ain't nobody want us. Ain't nobody want. You know what I'm saying? This is to all the underdogs out there, man. This is to all the underdogs out there. People underestimated. They talked about you behind your back. They talk all type of shit, and you still prevailed over their bullshit, prevailed over their hate. You prevail over the negative. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is a championship walk, family. Because I'm walking. Because we champions. Shout out to all the underdogs. Knicks, we are no longer the underdogs, fam. Even though they betting against us. But the more you bet against us, fam, the more we gonna rise up. See, that's the New York way. Hold on. That's the New York way, baby. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm ready for this thing to pop off, man. Waiting for these guys. I think they playing today. Who, the Spurs and the OKC, right? They playing today, right? So waiting to see who wins that. Whoever wins that, we gonna make it do what it do. Mike Brown want to win. Jalen wants to win. His father wants to win. New York wants to win. The team's gonna win. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna do what we do. Now look, look, I don't usually watch other teams, but I had to this time. Right? As you know, I would say a remote coach and player, part of the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Forever. Remotely. You know what I'm saying? I observe. I gotta be observant. And I've seen OKC. I've seen the Spurs. OKC, very athletic team. Very, very athletic. But we athletic too. And you know that. Knicks, super athletic. Okay, super threes. We raining threes on y'all all day. We're gonna get so far ahead that we're gonna obliterate y'all. Y'all gonna be so tired, y'all can't catch up. That's what we've been doing. That's what we've been doing. Now again with Atlanta, you know, we let them win 1 or 2, right? And then we came back and said, you know what? It's time to turn it on. Let's come back and just blow them out. So that's what we doing, fam. That's what we doing. Yeah. Stay under what radar? There's no radar to stay under, so. What are you talking about, bro? We can't stay under the radar. What do you mean? We're not staying under any radar, bro. At this point, it's balls to the wall, man. At this point, it's no holds barred, man. We in the finals. Stay under what radar, bro? We pushing to get the chip. So the same way we got here is the same way we gonna win the chip, bro. At this point, they worked their way to the finals. Well-deserved, man. So well-deserved. We now have to put balls to the walls. We got to put the pedal to the metal. We gotta kill this thing. We gotta kill whoever we going against. This is it. You know what I'm saying? It's like Karate Kid, man. You know what I'm saying? When he did the whole move right there, you know what I'm saying? That's where we at right now. Because Karate Kid was even an underdog too. You know what I'm saying? Cobra Kai was the one to win, right? They put Cobra Kai over, you know, Mr. Miyagi's training. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, what Daniel-san do? He told him, wax on, wax off. He put the hand up, bam. Did the kick, bam. You know what I'm saying? So the Knicks is Daniel-san. We winning the championship, and then we're gonna start our own Miyagi. You know what I'm saying? Start our own dojo. But yes, fam. Super excited for the team, man. Championship walk. We outside, man. Outside. Thank you for walking with your boy. But let's talk about it, man. I just recently dropped the Shy What's Next short video. It's in my shorts, man. What's next? They dropped the teaser, the trailer for the next episode. Check that out, man. A lot going on in that next episode. This is the final season of the Shy. So shout out to the Shy. Shout out to, Lena Waithe and the cast and the crew of the Shy. And yeah, this episode, this season's gonna turn up. It's the final season, man. A lot of people about to be out of here, B. Who is it gonna be? I don't know. But a lot of people about to be out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I think this is one that's going, Bakari about to be out of here. I mean, if Bakari survives, I will be highly surprised. We rooting for Bakari, but Bakari has done so much. And he is so at odds. He's going to become so at odds with your man Nuck. Nuck want him to hide the secrets. And Nuck better be cool. That's the thing. Nuck knows that Bakari knows everything. And he also knows that, you know, Bakari's writing a book. But Bakari's hoping that Negroes don't read. Because whatever he put in that book, I'm telling you right now, it's probably going to be on some best man stuff, right? It's going to be on some best stuff where Bakari's going to change the names, but the situation's going to stay the same. And when Nuck find out, or whoever he wrote about finds out, boy, it's going to be all out war. And yeah, I think Bakari and Nuck, they're going to go at it, man. Bakari and Nuck, they're going to go at it. I seen it in the trailer. I broke down the trailer too. And Bakari going to be like, yo, you better shut the F up before I tell Tiff the truth. You know what I'm saying? Before I tell Tiff the truth. If I tell Tiff the truth that you was the one that took out her baby father, oh, your little relationship, your little lovey-dovey stuff is over. Lil Nuck. So Nuck, you better shut up, boy. Nuck, you better be quiet before I tell Tiff whatever I want. I'm the number 2 shoe. I should make myself number 1 because of what I know about you. I tell Tiff and it's over. I tell the feds and it's over. I put my book out. It's over. If Bakari becomes a snitch, he will become a snitch for his own survival, right? So, yeah, let's see. Yeah. So, yeah, man, look out. Go to my shorts after this. And it's short, fam, but I go through it. You know what I'm saying? Emmett and all of them, they going through some stuff. You already know. But, yeah, man, that's the shot. That's the shot right there. Back to the Knicks, though. Nah. What else going on? Yeah, so Raising Kanan is on the way. We getting prepared, fam. We getting prepared for Raising Kanan. So get ready for that. I did a trailer breakdown on that. Check it out if you haven't. You know, a couple shorts here and there. Look out for that. Yeah, you know, it's only going to be 8 episodes, bro. It's going to be 8 episodes. I know, DeMarcus, you mentioned that before. Cool. And it makes sense because 8 episodes, right, of, let me see if I got to pick. 8 episodes of Raising Kanan. It makes sense. Because Fightland is to be premiered. Look at Rob. Fightland is to be premiered. And the 31st, if you put all the weeks together of 8 episodes of Raising Kanan, the 31st is the last day where the season finale of Raising Kanan should air. I don't think they're going to skip a week. It's only 8 episodes. They shouldn't be skipping a week. But if you count it, if it starts on, what was it? The 15th, 14th, the 12th of June, if you count every Friday after that, it leads up to July 31st, which is the same day that Fightland comes out. So if they're going back to that, you know, remember how it used to be, like when Power Book would be on. Okay, we're talking like a couple years ago, right? When Power Book would come on, and then the season finale that night would be the same night BMF would come on. So they're kind of doing it like that. So when Raising Kanan goes off, then Fightland should start that same night. So, you know, just to keep it going. So, yeah. So let's see. Again, a lot of y'all said Rock is in it. We seen it in the trailer. We see that they're going back and forth. They're going to be warring, right? Kanan and his mom going to be going back and forth. Marv going to be going crazy. Unique going to be losing somebody. But yeah, man, I don't know. we going to lose Lou. We definitely going to lose Lou. That's what I feel. But I don't know. A lot of people think Lou's going to be gone. But because we all think that doesn't mean it's going to happen. We thought that the first time when he was all drunk and all this and that, we thought somebody's going to pop Lou. But just because we only see him like twice in a trailer doesn't mean that he ain't going to survive. Marv may be the one to get popped, right? Marv got his hands in everything. Marv looked like he fighting for his life. Yeah, it's heating up out here, fam. Heating up. So yeah, man, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? But I'm looking forward to it. You already know. First reactions, right after the episode airs, we gonna be doing our thing. Raising Canaan, stay tuned, stay locked in, and rock with your boy in the first reactions for this final season. So final season of the Shy, final season of Raising Canaan. Right after Raising Canaan, Fight Land. Get ready for that. In between all that, the Oval's back on both BET, not BET, but yeah, it's on BET, and they putting the episodes on Paramount Plus too. Okay. So they got episode 1 on there. Like, most of us already seen the entire season, but I hear that this is what I heard. Don't know for sure yet. When I get confirmation, I'll let you know. But I hear that this is the final season of the Oval. So we'll see how that goes. But we are looking forward to Ruthless coming back. And Fightland, depending on how many episodes that is, that hopefully is 10 episodes. You know, after that, maybe P-Valley will come back. Who knows? But we got a lot of shows coming. So keep it locked right here, VACAY-JayTV. Shout out to all my Vacay VIP members, all my existing subscribers, and all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining the VACAY-JayTV fam. Again, as we take this championship walk, entertainment talk with your boy, VACAY-Jay. Yeah, so a lot coming. Oh yeah, Masters of the Universe fam, get ready for that first reaction, fresh out of the theater. When I go see it, I already got my sword, my drink sword. You guys saw that short. If you haven't, check out my shorts. Definitely gonna get the castle. And you know, we got the glowing cup as well. So get ready for all that, fam. We are definitely ready, man. I'm ready. This summer's gonna be dope. Summer's gonna be dope. So I don't know if y'all saw Mandalorian, Grogu. If you're into Star Wars, check that out. Let me know your thoughts on that. But yeah, He-Man, man, Master of the Universe. You ready for that, son? We getting ready. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite cartoons back in the day when I was a kid. So yeah, from what I hear though, from what I hear, Masters of the Universe is supposed to be super fire. From what people are saying, it's supposed to be super fire. But yeah, look out for also my first reactions to Divorce Sisters. I think this is supposed to be the last episode, I believe. Because it was 8 for season 1A. So I guess it's 8 for season 1B, maybe. Maybe he might give us 22, you know, in total. But 8 and 8, 16 in total. So we'll see if this is the final episode. And if it is, man, this about to turn out. This woman, you going to jail. You going to jail. Something gonna happen to you. But knowing Tyler, he gonna flip it. Everything that we think is gonna happen, sometimes it does happen, sometimes it doesn't. But the way that Tyler Perry writes, he's not gonna do what you expect, because I still didn't expect Calvin's wife to roll up on Bridget and trash her car and do all this and that and go crazy. I did not expect that to happen. So expect the unexpected with Divorce Sisters. Look out for my first reaction. And also I'll go live on 69 the day after. So just look out, man. Gonna be real busy, man. Real busy. The summer's gonna be crazy. Knicks win the championship, it's gonna be even crazy. Yo, it's about to be a crazy 2026. Gonna be better than 2016. You know what I mean? Ah, man. So, fam, I'm tired. I've been walking. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, shout out to you. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that hype button. I'm gonna keep this thing moving, fam, all right? I'm gonna see you on the next live event, all right? Go New York, go New York, go. You already know. And I'm gonna see you on the next live, all right? Stay tuned, lock in. I'll see you on the next time. Till then, salute.